That 11-year-old rock star you've got in your swim program, their body's just about to betray them. Here's how we can periodize to limit the impact of puberty. Let's go. So coaches who ignore puberty run the risk of athlete dropout, soaring in their programs, progression plateauing for 18 months, and a massive increase in the risk of injury to their athletes. So here's a 3-phase plan to puberty-proof your periodization. Try saying that fast 3 times. Phase 1. This is for your athletes that have not yet had any physical changes. Macro cycle should be long, maybe even 9 months, and heavily focused on skill. Their mesocycles could be maybe 5 to 6 weeks and should alternate between a skill mastery or stroke mastery, so maybe a breaststroke camp week to work on kick, and a multi-sport week where they focus on athleticism. The key is 0 heavy dry land, body weight stuff only. Then phase 2. This is when puberty hits, the growth spurt starts to kick in. In our macro cycles, we switch to single periodization. In our mesocycles, we have a survival block that switches on. We focus on flexibility with 10 minutes of mobility every day. Recovery, where there's a mandatory 1, maybe even 2 days rest every week. Heavy focus on technique. If we have the capacity to do it, video analysis is brilliant here, maybe every 2 weeks. I would recommend replacing the test sets that we would normally do with a skills-focused improvement. And then phase 3, when the growth starts to stabilize, we can switch to double periodization, 2 peaks in the year. Your mesocycles can be energy system focused, so an aerobic week followed by an anaerobic week, or an aerobic focus block followed by an anaerobic focus block. And then a game changer, we can finally start to add some strength conditioning now. As is always the case, parents are key through all of this. Important that we educate our parents, so hand your parents this script. We're in survival mode this month, no PBs expected. Pain is not gain, so tell us immediately if you feel anything uncomfortable or new pain. And we focus heavily on sleep and nutrition. Comment down below if you have any tips and tricks for getting swimmers through this difficult time of their life, and what's worked for you and what maybe hasn't worked. Thanks for watching again. Don't forget to check out the bio for the new book, Periodization, a Swim Coach's Guide. It's bite-sized little chunks and ideas how to prep your season. And there's a few other bits and pieces in the link tree up there. Check them out and keep swimming.